You are the chosen one.
Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Demon Crest with Chosen One Studios. Here in Part 9, we have the Tidal Gargoyle, not the Aquatic Gargoyle, back again, this time in the Water Temple, where, as you can see, we're finding some torpedo fishes. We're going to fight a lovely snail by the name of Holothurion, or Holothurion. It's a very weird name. As you can see, there's some gorgeous backgrounds here. We're going to see some more of this and some more of those spikes. Ow! That was just incredibly stupid. The lower path is easier. It's longer, really. And I don't know, not really easier. But this is not a path you could take with any other gargoyle. There's just no way you'd be able to survive the water. I have never tried it with the ultimate gargoyle. And the armor crest might be able to, or not the armor crest, but the armor talisman might be able to do it, but I'm not really sure. As you can see right here, this actually where you could jump back up to the crawlers area. You could get a piece of life if you missed it earlier, but we won't be needing to do that on this playthrough. As you can see, the spikes are in places that make it very difficult to avoid while avoiding the enemies. This level has some pretty nasty stage design. If you are really accustomed to the Aquatic Gargoyle, I guess it could be easier, but there's no way that this is absolutely a piece of cake for anyone. At least I hope not, because that would make me look really bad. That dragon in the background, I wish that was the boss of this level. But we've got a piece of life, which puts us well on the way. We only have a couple left. None of them, well, after this level, none of them will be given to us by bosses. This is the last boss that doesn't give you either a piece of crest or a whole crest. At least in its initial appearance. But this is a rather beautiful level. I like the nice, calm, serene music. The skullfish are cool. Those spike things are no longer having any redeeming qualities, but as I was mentioning before, the little flying through ability is actually really nice for this level. You can actually keep it up right up against these. But here it starts a little thing where there's always a little torpedo fish. You just want to get them to come up, because they'll follow you if they see you. And then you just shoot right over, and it'll just barely hit it with the shockwave. That way, you don't take any damage from them. Ow! This spot is a little bit nasty. When you're swimming, you only need 2 blocks clearance instead of 3, which can be useful. This is the last section of this level. You get a different background, at least a different part of the background. Again, you just want to get that little fish guy going with the shockwave of your blast. I mean, I guess you could swim over to it and still get it, but it looks a little bit more stylish to me to snipe him. And they're not really too bad. With the Aquatic Gargoyle, the Tidal Gargoyle, it really just takes a single blast, which makes the hand a little bit silly to have in this area. But since we really don't need money all that bad, we can really afford to fill everything right now. There's not really a whole lot of point to equip a different one. Now in this area, you could be a little bit more careful and make it so that both the bottom and the top are protected, but I just like to make it so you could stand there. Although this one, just blast right through. Almost at the end of this level. Ow. I always have problems with that one. Makes this one look easy. Because it is, we already did that. And this is the end of the level. We're about to fight Holothurion, who is a sea snail. Wondering, got ominous music, and it wakes up. It's only frightening if you don't have a lot of experience, like with Mega Man style bosses. As long as you just keep up the A button swimming, you can see he's already not really liking this right now. You can swim around to behind it. Bow! it's really not all that powerful, you can see. It's... Ow! Okay, the swimming is not doing the trick like it was last time I was fighting him. I guess you have to sort of be a little bit elevated. Being behind him does make this a little bit easier. As we can see, he's already dead. Not really all that powerful of a boss. He can, if he does suck you in, because you have to jump up a little bit to be able to do the swim. The first time it worked, so I thought that it was okay. But then he just sort of fades out of existence, burns up a bit, and we've got a piece of life. We'll be getting 2 more pieces, and then... yeah, not really all that bad. We could get one of them right now, but we're actually going to end up going to the final area without one of the pieces, just for the sake of it. But for now, we're going to cut, and I'm going to end up... let's see here... It's a little bit of a short video, so I think that we'll just fit in... trying to think what else we could do to pad out a little bit. So we're going to end up going into the second level of Trio the Pago's shop this time, and that can be found right here. At least I'm pretty sure that's here. He'll tell us pretty shortly. It's been a long time. It's level 2 and it's a medium difficulty. And he invites us to his skills. Are we familiar with the rules? No. Destroy as many skulls as we can. But I think we actually already did this. But just a little something to pad out the video. Next time we will be taking on Arma again for the final match. And after that's done, we'll be showing off all the different spells, all of the different potions, and that'll leave one last video for the Demon Fire before we go and take on Phalanx, and then the video after that, the Dark Demon. So we're nearing the end of this Let's Play, and I've actually been practicing for the next one. I don't want to say quite yet what the project is, but it is going to be a very monumental undertaking. I've already completed, in practice, 4 out of 9 levels that I'll be doing for it, but I'll see if I can even get more. But for now, this is Corinne with Choosing One Studios. I hope you've enjoyed our Let's Play of Demon's Crest, and I hope that you have a wonderful day and that you join us next time. Thank you. Just gonna have a little bit of a rematch with this guy here. To show that really, getting sucked into his body never should have happened. He can draw himself into his shell too, which is something that didn't get to be shown off. The original take. And yeah, he got a hit off on me in this rematch, so... that is something. But he'll still burn up and wind up just a busted shell on the seafloor. So, regardless, really, he ends either way as not very much of a threat. So, as the real end, thank you very much for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful day.